Right then, I'm after your opinion on a subject which is concerning me greatly. What it is, you know, like my ADYN stuff, which I was told the other day what ADYN stands for. I was wondering if it was somebody's name, Adyn, and then I wondered, is the A and D for Adrian and the Y and N for Jan? Is it, Adrian and Jan who've set up this company? Anyway, I'm reliably informed that Adyn is short for androgynous. Apparently this stuff is for men and for women. How's about that, eh? There you go. What it is, a few weeks ago I was Google imaging Adyn, and I saw a few pictures of the gear being worn by the models with Nike batting gloves, very similar to these. Wonder Woman. Now the thing is, I quite like them. I think they're quite nice gloves, but I'm conscious these days I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm 39 now, eh? I've done well for 39, haven't I? I'm conscious that I don't want to look like mutton dressed as lamb. I like young clothes. I like clothes that are worn by young people. I'm not talking about romper suits or anything like that. But I do like clothes which some people say, oh, you should, Michael, you're dressing a bit too young. Now the thing is, you see this a lot in Manchester. You'll see older lads in the 40s and sometimes in the 50s, and they'll be wearing tracksuit bottoms and Nike TNs. You used to see it a lot a few years ago, with a TN cap and a Lacoste tracksuit, and they're like in their early 50s. And on a very few of them it does look well, you know what I mean? If an old lad has really looked after himself and he's not wearing too gaudy clothes, you know what I mean? If he's looking smart, then yeah, it can look well. But on most of the guys in Manchester, they really do need a talking to, you know what I mean? They need to be taken to one side and saying, look mate, actually you're doing yourself a big disservice. If you think that by wearing a pair of Nike TNs and a Lacoste tracksuit and a TN cap, that the guys who you fantasise about, them young chavs, if you think that you're going to earn their respect, you're wrong. Because actually, at your age, you will earn more respect from them young chavvy types if you wear clothes which are more befitting of your age, yeah? Expensive clothes. If you wear, like I said the other week in one of my films, when I used to wear my Vivian Westwood Pirate boots, all them young chav lads, they'd all come up to me, oh mate, where did you get them boots from? Because they all know that they're 400 quid. And they're like young chavvy lads, like older smart lads, yeah? They're like if you're wearing a Stone Island coat, a nice pair of jeans, nice pair of brogues. They love brogues. So this is the mistake I think that a lot of these idiots in Manchester make when they're in the 40s and the 50s and they're dressing like a 16-year-old. And I'm really conscious of that. So I don't want to be wearing these batting gloves. I haven't worn them out yet. I haven't worn these gloves out yet. I'm wanting your opinion. Like I say, I don't want to be seen as mutton dressed as lamb. People have been asking me for some close-ups, so let's get closer than close. I had the first half decent night's sleep last night. It was about 1 o'clock when I went to bed, and I woke about 8:30, 8 o'clock this morning, and I'd had a reasonable night's sleep for the first time in a long time. I think I just woke up once or twice to have a pee. Usually I'm up and down all bloody night. I had a really funny dream that I found a bag of weed. I found this bag of weed, and also it had 2 containers in, and they had pills in. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do with these? Because I'm not really into pills of any variety. It's funny, if I have an headache, I don't like taking an Adyn. Right, one last look at the gloves. Let me know what you think. I'll catch you soon. Alright, cheers now.